Hello, literature enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel where we delve deep into the world of classic and contemporary literature. Today, we are exploring one of the most influential novels in American history, Uncle Tom's Cabin by Harriet Beecher Stowe. This powerful novel played a significant role in shaping public opinion about slavery in the 19th century and continues to be a subject of study and discussion today. If you enjoy insightful book analysis, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Now let's dive into the story, themes and historical impact of Uncle Tom's Cabin. Uncle Tom's Cabin begins on a Kentucky plantation owned by the kind but financially troubled Mr. Shelby. In order to settle his debts, Mr. Shelby decides to sell two of his slaves, Uncle Tom, a middle-aged, deeply religious man, and Harry, the young son of Mrs. Shelby's maid, Eliza. Despite their desperate pleas, Mr. Shelby's decision is final. Eliza, heartbroken at the thought of losing her son, makes a daring escape with Harry. She flees across the frozen Ohio River in a dramatic scene that has become iconic in American literature. Meanwhile, Uncle Tom remains loyal to Mr. Shelby and stays behind, eventually being sold to a brutal trader named Mr. Haley. Tom's journey takes him further south, where he is sold to the kind-hearted Mr. St. Clair in New Orleans. Here, he forms a deep bond with St. Clair's daughter, Eva, a pure and angelic girl who shares Tom's devout Christian faith. However, tragedy strikes when Eva dies of illness, and St. Clair soon after dies in a brawl. Tom is then sold to Simon Legree, a cruel and sadistic plantation owner. Under Legree's brutal regime, Tom suffers greatly, but he remains steadfast in his faith, offering solace to other slaves on the plantation. Despite Legree's attempts to break Tom's spirit, he refuses to betray his fellow slaves or renounce his faith. This leads to Tom being beaten to death, making him a martyr figure within the story. Eliza, on the other hand, makes her way to freedom in Canada with the help of the Underground Railroad. In the end, Mr. Shelby's son, George, who has always admired Tom, returns to the South and frees the remaining slaves on his father's estate, vowing to fight against slavery for the rest of his life. Uncle Tom's Cabin is not just a story. It's a powerful social commentary on the horrors of slavery and the moral dilemmas it created in America. Let's explore some of the key themes that make this novel so impactful. Slavery and morality. The central theme of Uncle Tom's Cabin is the inhumanity of slavery. Stowe exposes the brutal realities of the system, showing how it corrupts both the enslaved and the enslavers. Through characters like Uncle Tom, Eliza, and Simon Legree, the novel highlights the moral conflict between Christian values and the institution of slavery. Tom's unwavering faith and dignity contrast sharply with the cruelty of his oppressors, challenging readers to consider the moral implications of slavery. Christian faith and redemption. Christianity plays a significant role in the novel, with Uncle Tom embodying Christ-like qualities of forgiveness, sacrifice, and unwavering faith. Stowe uses Christianity as a moral compass, contrasting true Christian love and compassion with the hypocrisy of those who justify slavery. The novel suggests that true redemption and salvation come through compassion and the abolition of slavery, urging readers to act on their Christian beliefs by opposing this inhumane institution. The power of women. Stowe's novel also highlights the role of women in abolitionist movement. Characters like Eliza, Mrs. Shelby, and even the saintly Eva represent the moral strength of women and their capacity for compassion and action. Eliza's courageous escape in a particular underscores the agency and resilience of women despite the limitations placed on them by society. Racial stereotypes and their impact. While Uncle Tom's Cabin was revolutionary in its anti-slavery stance, it also perpetuates certain racial stereotypes that have had lasting effects. Characters like Uncle Tom, who is depicted as submissive and forgiving, and Topsy, the mischievous slave child, reflect the complex ways in which Stowe have navigated the prejudices of her time. These portrayals have sparked much debate over the years, influencing how African American characters have been represented in literature and popular culture. The role of religion in social reform. Stowe uses religion as both a critique and a call to action. She condemns the way religion is used to justify slavery while simultaneously using Christian doctrine as a rallying cry for abolition. The novel appeals to readers' conscience, urging them to reconcile their faith with their actions and stand against the injustices of slavery. Published in 1852, Uncle Tom's Cabin quickly became a bestseller and had a profound impact on the national conversation about slavery. Harriet Beecher Stowe wrote the novel in response to the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850, which required escaped slaves to be returned to their owners even in free states. The novel's vivid portrayal of the suffering of slaves and moral dilemmas faced by those enforcing the law resonated deeply with the readers. The book is often credited with fueling the abolition movement in the North and intensifying sectional tensions that eventually led to the Civil War. Despite being banned in the South as an abolitionist propaganda and facing criticism for its portrayal of African American characters, Uncle Tom's Cabin remains a seminal work in American literature and a powerful tool of social protest. And there you have it, a deep dive into Uncle Tom's Cabin, a novel that not only shaped American literature but also had a profound impact on the nation's history. What are your thoughts on the themes and characters of Uncle Tom's Cabin? How do you think this novel would be received if it was published today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who might be interested. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more literary explorations and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.